So I'm only taking off the top layer.
Mind pan the paper, nobody me no wait pan. Dirty millions fast pan the paper.
Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're definitely welcome. I am Mareisa, and in today's video I'll be making 100% pure coconut oil, pure natural coconut oil, right? So I'll be showing you guys the step-by-step process of how you go about making the 100% coconut oil, right? So I have my coconut here, and as you can see, this is the next day after we deshell them. So I'll be busting my coconut. Next, we are going to take out the coconut out the shell. And once you cut them properly, they'll come out easily. Okay, so we get in there, we have 3 more pieces after this. Okay, so now I'll be washing the coconuts, and I got to wash them properly. So now that the coconuts have been washed properly, we are going to pour them out, pour out the water, wash it back in there. So if you have a blender, you can use a blender, but I'll be using a grater, and you got to use the finest part of the grater, and we're gonna grate it all. So right now we are at our last piece. This is the last piece remain. So this is it. We have finished grating our coconut. So next what I am doing is I'm going to add water. The water is running slow, and we are gonna squeeze out as much milk as possible. So I'm squeezing out as much milk as possible. With my hands. You can wash it up. And then we are gonna strain it now. Get my hand wash up. Make sure everything is all in there. Instead of using this strainer, I'm using a vest because you cannot use a whatever, or you can use a strainer if you want to, but I usually use the vest because it helps to get out all the milk much better. And then you're gonna squeeze it all out like this. this is the last. And we're gonna squeeze it. Okay, this now we can throw away because it's all squeezed out. See, everything is out. Come, let me get them checking it. Okay, so that's it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cover this until tomorrow. I'll be putting something on the top. I will be leaving it until in the morning. So see you the next day. We'll be covering it up. So it's the next day. Hi. It's in the morning now, and we're gonna see how this is looking. So what I'll be doing now is we want to get the top, the thick layer. Okay, and I'll be putting it in the pot. So we only taking off the top layer and we'll be putting it to fry. So I'm only taking off the top layer. That is where the oil is. And then we are gonna put it on the stove to fry. So that is the water. So you usually spin this up and set it aside. But this is really the water now. And as I'm frying, if any more come up little bits, I usually skim it off, you know. But it only look like this when you do it like, you know, so just nothing. So this is what we have here. And I'll be putting it on the stove now and I'll be frying it. So let's go to the next step. So this is the oil here. And these bubble, when those bubbles fade, that is when the oil is finished. So this part is, oil is at this side. Right now, that's the oil. So as soon as those bubbles fade away, that is when you know your coconut oil is ready. So right now, the oil is finished, so I'm gonna turn off the stove and I'm gonna set it aside to cool. Then I'll be straining it and you guys will see the next step. So I had to come in the lighting. So this is how it's looking. And all this is oil, right? So we're gonna pour it all in there. So we're gonna pour the oil in the bottom now. There you go. And this is the remaining.